What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Detroit Tigers versus Washington Nationals Major League Baseball matchup going down Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my nerfies and yerfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, call 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. The Detroit Tigers sending out Reese Olson for the start in this one, while the Nationals will counter with Jake Irvin. And, Reese Olson, there was, we always joke on the morning show, and I keep pulling this out, but we joke on the morning show about how Zach Wheeler and there's other guys that if they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. And that really applied to Reese Olson for the better part of this season, as the Tigers are just 2-10 in his starts. But up until the end of May, Olson had a 1.92 ERA. In the month of May, he had, been rock solid over 5 starts. He had a .64 ERA over that 5-start stretch. But since then, he's been rocked in the month of June. 2 starts in the month of June. He's given up 13 runs on 18 hits, 9 1/3 innings of work, a 12.54 ERA. Now, 4.22 FIP, suggesting that Olson is getting really unlucky to have that ERA that high, but doesn't change the fact that he's not getting a ton of run support. He's averaged 2.05 runs of support. Reese Olson has by his team this season. They've been shut out 4 times in Olson starts, have the Tigers, and they don't necessarily come to bat for him. And now we're starting to see the Tigers regress. They were really hot against right-handed pitching for a little while, but now they've started to kind of fall back in line to where we've seen the Detroit Tigers be, over the last little bit. I mean, in terms of batting average, they're, bottom 5 in baseball, hitting 199 against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks. The team OPS numbers aren't very good. The isolated power numbers aren't very good. So it's just hard for me to get behind the Tigers, especially when, even if Olson was pitching well, they couldn't get behind him. Imagine what happens when he's not pitching well like he is right now. And then you look at the Detroit Tigers bullpen, still has a 4.88 ERA. Now, Washington, in the last 2 weeks, now Washington's bullpen ERAs are on the same, but Jake Irvin has been a guy that's been fairly consistent for the Nationals for much of this season. I mean, hanging around a 3 ERA. He's given up 2 runs or less while going 6+ innings in each of his last 4 starts. And that's kind of been the theme for Jake Irvin this season, and he's been much better on the road as well across 8 starts, a bigger sample size than his numbers at home. Over 47 innings of work, a 3-1 record, a 2.68 ERA, 192 opponent's batting average. It's just about if the Nationals can give him some run support, because like Olson, run support's been an issue for Jake Irvin as well, who gets 2.69 runs of support per start this season. The Nationals have been held to 3 runs or less in 10 of his 13 starts and 2 runs or less in 9 of those 10 outings. But I still think that they can get the job done here. I think Irvin's the better starter. I think that the Nationals can get the job done. We're getting the better price with what I feel is the better starter, and a Nationals team that's been one of the most profitable in baseball because of situations like this. So I'm going to take the Washington Nationals in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.